Honourable members, welcome you to this afternoon sitting, and I would want to amend the order paper to include an item of a personal statement from the Honourable Edith Mwine, UPDF representative. Secondly, honourable members, we are busy on the budget process, but last week I met several groups of Muslims, and they wanted to know when the Islamic banking is going to commence. We made that law. I think in the last session we were assured that the regulations have been completed, but we do not see progress on that side. And yet, for those who really believe seriously among the Muslims, they are not allowed to borrow money that carries an interest. So the delay means that we are discriminating against them. We are excluding them from the economy. So I want to know from the Minister of Finance when the Islamic banking is going to commence so that the people can know. The second one, honourable members, concerns the ex-servicemen. I think something was mentioned when we were discussing the report of the Committee on Defence and Internal Affairs. But yesterday I received a letter from one of them. He's 93 years old. And I just want to read 2 paragraphs of his letter and to demand to know from the government why, since 2004, when they got judgment, they have not been paid. So let me just read 2 paragraphs. His name is Elia Bukavuma. Dear Speaker, I write to you with great reluctance and sadness, though with a level of desperation that I cannot fathom with words. My name is Elia Bukavuma, service number LP 53783, age 93 years. I'm an ex-serviceman who fought in the Second World War. Presently, I hold the chairperson's position in our association, which came about from a free elected committee tasked to recover the entitlements of both the World War I and World War II ex-servicemen of Uganda. However, I have been struggling with prostate cancer for the past 4 years. I have continued the pursuance of these entitlements. While we managed to win civil suit number 527 of 2004, Elia Bukavuma and others versus Attorney General, we have not received our gratuity, pensions, or the allotted land. Therefore, the struggle must persist until we receive that which we are legally entitled to. I narrate that recently 3 of his colleagues had traveled from Luuka to come and follow up on their money, and one of them died in his home, and they had no money to take the body back. The letter is very long, I think I will circulate it, but he's writing to say he's requesting the members of parliament to contribute 500,000 shillings over a period of 5 months to assist them in the battle to get their money from the government. You can imagine, they want asking us to help them to get money from their government, which is owed to them out of a court judgment. And thirdly, and I want the Attorney General to follow this up. He says there's a Commonwealth League office in Uganda. This office receives donations from the British government to assist the surviving ex-servicemen. I would like to clearly state that the office bearers do not assist any ex-servicemen, and some of the office bearers who benefit from the assistance are not descendants of the ex-servicemen, hence siphon of this money without any remorse. Now, I think we'll ask the Attorney General to come and update us on these entitlements, because in some of their letters, they said that the money was paid to the Uganda government and has not been passed on to them. I think we need to settle this matter once and for all. If the government of Uganda received their money, we need to settle their issue. These are old men, 100 years old. I think it's not right the way they are being treated. So really, I want the Attorney General to come and explain to us that issue. Now, there were, I think, 2 matters of